Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Tuesday, 11 January. And this is going to be a very important update because Binance has been throwing a bomb. And if we dive into the Discord right now, join the Discord. The link is in the description if you're new. And this is where we like to talk about things. So yesterday I did see one guy posting that this official email from Binance sent 1 hour earlier to users triggered heavy selling. So here we are. And this guy had an email, and Binance was saying that, look, if I read this one to you, from a technical perspective, Bitcoin's upside potential looks kept as there are several layers of resistance ahead that might reject any attempts by the bulls to take over. Bitcoin will have to break through $52,000 to be able to resume its uptrend, which I agree, while closing below $41,000 could signal a downswing to $33,000. Now, they said that closing below $41,000 could result to for Bitcoin to go to $31,000. Now, the story is that it didn't close below $41,000 if we actually look at that way, okay? It didn't close below the 41 to continue to $33,000. Now, as said yesterday, we cannot still entertain the idea of Bitcoin to go to 24,000 or $33,000, because by the end of the day it's like you're potentially even now putting a double bottom in the 4 hour time frame, and you are putting in a 3 white soldier right now. So a little bit of bullishness, but the volume still is in there. The volume is missed. The volume is not convincing enough for me to say that, hey, Bitcoin is looking to go to the upside. It could go, but I'm gonna tell you the highest it's gonna go. So I had to actually confirm this news because even on the Binance official webpage, they had a post about it. Okay, this is what they had: Futures Weekly Wrap, January 3rd to January 9, bloodbath in crypto markets. Right. So it is written in here. Look, very very clearly here that you have to break $52,000 in order for you to continue, and traders remain optimistic about Bitcoin's future price action as 74% of all accounts are net long. Okay, 74% of people are longing Bitcoin. Do you guys think that that's great for Bitcoin to continue to the upside? No, because there's something known as market psychology, okay, the MS, okay, the market psychology, and then there's a trader psychology, your own brain, what does your brain tells you to do. And on the perspective of a market, when you have a lot of people trying to long the market right now, the market goes the opposite way. That's just the market psychology. When people are so bullish, then the market becomes bearish to win. The market wants to win as well. And when people become so fearful and they start to short a lot, that's when the market tries to move to the upside. So 74% of people, I don't think the market is going to let them win by going to the upside. I don't think anytime soon. I don't think so. Now there is, still the volume is in there. Yesterday we had this, rebounds from here and continue to the upside, which is a very very good positive sign because you're putting a double bottom right now. Okay, that's actually a very very positive sign. But again, the volume here is not kicking in. The volume still is down. Prices were moving up, the volume was moving down, and potentially now you're meeting one resistance on the 1 hour time frame, because this resistance acted here a very very long time ago. You had the breakout and then you failed the retest and then you continue to the downside. So this candle just could convince you to buy in so that it can dump you later. That's what I think. So now, why do I say this? Is because we've seen moves like this before, and I'm gonna show you how many times we've seen it. Okay, when you came down here, people thought that this was a bounce to the upside. Let's bring in the volume as well. So what happened is you went up like this, the volume spikes were down, so to that you went down once again, then again you went up like this, had a rebound, but look at the volume, again down, then you just kept on moving sideways sideways sideways, and then you pushed to the downside. When you push to the downside again, you had another rebound like that, and then the volume wasn't there, then you went a little bit down. Now today though, there is like some sort of volume kicking in, but it's not very convincing. By the end of the day, the prices still are going up like this. The volume is kind of moving down, but this can continue a little bit to the upside. It could continue because there's a little bit of positivity about this rise to the upside, but it's not that one to tell you that it's gonna start an uptrend anytime soon. It's not that movement for me to tell you that it's gonna be an uptrend and it's okay to buy once again. No, because the reason it could go up once again is because of that sort of double bottom that we're putting in right now. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now the second thing, I want to dive into the 4-hour time frame, and I want to talk about the EMAs as well. So I'm going to bring in these EMAs, right? Now it seems like on the 4-hour time frame you've already crossed the 20 EMA. Now the maximum that it would go to the upside is, you could see it go up to the 55, which is 43,500. People think that, oh yes, Bitcoin is now looking good, and then from here dump you to the downside as well. Okay, because technically, on a technical perspective, to be honest with you, this is still a downtrend. Even if you go to 43,000, you are still trapped below the EMAs. Do you understand that? Because last time it happened like this, you crossed the 20, find rejection at the 55, crossed the 20, rejected at the 55, again rejected at the 55, rejected at the 55. When you fail to cross the 55, what happened? Bam, down. And then you made this bear flag right there. I don't know if the technical target of this bear flag was met, but let's see. I'm gonna bring in that bear flag. So it seems like the bear flag technical target is $38,000, and this hasn't even come yet. So guys, $38,000 is still upon us. The maximum you will see for this one is just go a little bit upwards and then move to the downside as well. And just as the article from Binance as well, the bomb that they threw to people, I still agree with the fact that proper uptrends only starts when you break this key price level right there, which is $52,000. If you really want to see Bitcoin to go to 100k, break that 52k, backtest it, and then that's it, goodbye. All right, but at the moment there's not even volume, there's not a lot of pressure from the buyers. There is a little bit of pressure though to push it maybe to this price level, 43,478, but I'm not trading it. I'm not trading anything. There's a lot of the coins, they're still bearish, and they've been breaking support. Coins like VeChain, coins like Dogecoin, they're not looking so good right now, and that just tells me that there's a lot of choppy sideways. This is just known as a sideways movement, choppy sideways, and I've spoken about this before, that when you try to trade a choppy sideways movement like this, you could actually be cut in. Okay, you're gonna bleed as well. Now be careful. Yesterday we almost had this dragonfly doji candlestick, this one right here, the dragonfly, and it seems like it is playing out right now and it's moving to the upside. But what I want to say is this could still potentially result into a bear flag. It hasn't, this candlestick closes in the next 18 hours, and if you see the fact that you've been moving down, just look at this. You went down, right? And then you had this sideways movement, isn't it? You did have a sideways movement, but then again, this was a bear flag. There was a clear bear flag. You went down like this, and then you made that bear flag, and then it played out, and then you went down. So basically, this is just a continuation to the downside potentially that can play again. That you came down like this, and you're focusing on the 4-hour time frame. It's very important to actually switch between different time frame to have an idea what's going on. So you came down like that, you're rising just a little bit up like this. People think that, oh, we're going up now, but that's actually not up. That's just a bear flag, and then you come to the top of $43,000, and then what happens next? You go down, all the way down. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the 10 EMA as well, and look, the maximum that you could actually climb up on the daily is you just go to retest the 10 EMA. Maybe this is the potential play right now. Let me just discuss this one with you. This is something that could be upon us because you've been overextended from the EMAs. Last time you just came, you were being resisted at the 10, 10, 10, 10, broke the 55, got rejected at the 55, the 20, then got rejected at the 55, and then that's where you actually went down. So for us to actually really resume that uptrend is you cross even the 55 on the daily time frame. It's very, very important. And one more thing that I will tell you, even if Bitcoin goes to $47,000, that wouldn't mean that it's an uprise, is because we're putting a head and shoulders. Look at that head and shoulder, right? This is a head and shoulder. So the maximum that Bitcoin could actually really go is back to the neckline. Do you see the neckline? $47,000, and meet the 55 as well. When you meet the 55, an intersection happens, then you have failed the retest of the neckline, and that's where you actually drop even way more down. That's just how it is. I want to actually Google head and shoulders with you. So head and shoulders pattern. Now from here, I want to tell you that there is a retest that always happens. So I'm going to show you this. Look at this. So this is where you went down, you broke down, and then you went up to retest the neckline, and then you broke to the downside. So on a technical standpoint, the maximum Bitcoin can rise is maybe $47,000 to retest that neckline. Even here you broke down and then you went up a little bit to retest, failed, went down. Okay. I got plenty of examples right now to show you guys, and the retest maybe can happen. It could happen, and just have a small, relief to the upside, and then you think, oh, the uptrend is continuing, but that's not the uptrend. That's just a retest of the neckline. Here we are. Here we are. So I kind of like this post. 3 types of head and shoulders pattern: the ascending neckline, horizontal neckline, descending neckline. So basically, this one is an ascending neckline because it's moving up, it's ascending to the upside. Do you see that? So it's an ascending neckline in my opinion. And then you have the horizontal neckline where the line is just very, very straight like this, and that's your neckline. Maybe potentially this could be a horizontal neckline, but no, this is a very clear head and shoulder. This one is the one that is the best candidate potentially. And then you have a descending neckline. That's pretty much self-explanatory. And then you can see that this is the left shoulder. You can see a small image how the neckline moves to the upside, and then you have one neckline that is horizontal, and then you have one that is actually to the downside, the descending neckline basically. So to me, man, nothing is good at the moment. Nothing is really, really good. So all the potential plays are there. Okay, this is just analysis, not to tell you to buy or sell anything, so be careful. But I do still believe that we haven't seen the drop that we are waiting to see, because those drops are now favorable, and this could potentially be another bear flag. And if you put a bear flag like this one, then I don't know, it's safe to say, okay, let's say from there to there, then this could continue to dump all the way down again to the $33,000, just as these people are saying that there is downswing for the $33,000. It's possible. It's possible. Really, really, really possible, guys. So that's it for today's update. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'm gonna see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.